Hello, Veshnila here. Today is May 4th, 2010. Welcome to my Talk to Me Tuesday. As you can see, the finished Sisterhood of the Traveling Project blanket is done. I rotated my china hutch. We had hard floors, so I could just slide it at a 90 degree. So I've got the blanket hanging on the back of the hutch with some tacks across the top. I will put some close-up pictures on Ravelry, and hopefully I can get them also at the end of this video. But there are 12 strips at the very bottom. Hermione Jean, M. Kissa, Veshnila, which is me, Hack 42, Jules 68, Archer Print, Grain Damaged. On Ravelry, she's Fidismus. Hack 42, she donated 2 strips. Lady of Lost Times, Jules 68 made 2 strips. Criterion and Offengen. And the edge, the outer edge has black and white. Because the strips in between, the black and white strips in between didn't turn out looking checkerboard, they were just black and white, I went ahead and just crocheted 2 rounds of single crochet in holding 2 threads of black yarn, a black and a white. But the pictures that I put up will kind of show that a little better. So I really like how it came out. It's a crib size is what I'm thinking. I actually haven't measured it, but real happy with that. So thank you very much for donating. It was a lot of fun, and that will be going out to Offengen probably the beginning of next week, so in about a week. So I have one more blanket I'm trying to finish to put in the box and some other things. So let's see. Okay, Clumsy Cord sent me a fabric postcard. I just love it. Thank you so much, Clumsy Cord. My lighting is pointed up toward the blanket. Let's see if I can. Maybe I'll angle one of these lights down. I love all these browns. It kind of reminds me of crazy quilting, which I love crazy quilting. I've done I think at least one crazy quilt project, a Christmas stocking for my mom, and it was fun and it came out really neat. Let's see if I can cover up the addresses here, but it's really cool. She addressed and stamped the back of it is paper. Here's the front, and the back's paper, and she addressed and stamped it and just mailed it like that. The post office cancellation is under here. And she put a little, I like her drawing too. Thank you for that. That is going up on my, it's either going to be a bulletin board that I'm going to put up in my sewing room of all the little nifty things that I've gotten from my Talk to Me Tuesday friends, or I have another idea which I will be showing when I get that done. And I got my pillowcase swap pillowcase from Lizzie Bug. Oops. Teacup fabric and some chemise and a cute polka dot. Thank you for that, Lizzie Bug. That's going to go on my pillowcase today. I actually got it a few days ago, but I've been having a run of nights that I've worked, so I've been kind of crashing when I get home in the morning. And second to last thing, in this little container, I have just started my first little itty bitty scrap collection. Scraps of fabric. I sent an ATC to Offengen with her birthday gift, and these are the fabrics left over. Can't really, they're just really small. So looking forward to building that up. I actually cut those, but I'll have to keep my eye out when I'm sewing for more little scraps I could add to that. And I'll put some pictures of some close-ups of that fabric ATC at the end of this video too, because it was really neat. She sent me some ATC sized Fast-to-Fuse, which is a thick double-sided fusible interfacing, and I just sprinkled the scraps on there and made sure to cover all the fusible so my iron wouldn't get sticky, and arranged some of them. There's a little hummingbird's head and a little butterfly. Arranged some of them so the little motif would show, and then I did a decorative kind of random stitch to kind of tack down the raw edges, and it was so fun. I'm definitely going to make more. I really liked how that came out. And then last thing, I have a question. I'm in Order of the Phoenix, and I'm actually on page 667, but I have a question for you. I wasn't quite sure what the book was referring to here. They have it's on page 600 of Order of the Phoenix, in the chapter The Centaur and the Sneak, where Professor Trelawney has been replaced. And let me just read the paragraph here. This is Hermione talking. "You mark my words, she's going to want revenge on Dumbledore for appointing a new teacher without consulting her." And she's talking about Umbridge, said Hermione, closing the newspaper. "Especially another part human. You saw the look on her face when she saw Firenze." And I wasn't quite sure who Hermione was referring to when she said another part human. I know here she's talking about the Centaur, the part goat, part man teacher that Dumbledore has put in for divination. But I'm not sure who Hermione Jean is talking about as to who the other part human professor is. So I have a couple ideas, but if you guys could enlighten me on that, I would appreciate it. I think that's it. I'm going to sign off now so I have room at the end to put up some pictures, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.